In this video, I'm going to show you how to add triggers to your zaps. Now, the trigger is the thing that occurs in the system that is then going to lead to the following actions that take place in the zap. Now, I'm going to continue building out this zap that we started with in the previous video. So I've already got my Funnelr app selected here, and now I need to select the trigger event. And to do that, I'm going to come over here to the right-hand side and I'm going to select my trigger event. Now, what I'm going to do for this example is say that I want a Slack notification every time someone places a new order in my system. So I want a little DM that's going to pop up in my inbox that says, hey, you've got a new order, and that'll just be like a nice little boost there. So what we're going to do is come here to our trigger event. We're going to choose an event and I'm going to search for new order. There we go. So new order is my trigger. Now I can go ahead and click continue. And what I'm going to do is test my trigger. So if I click here and I say test trigger, it's then going to return information to me and it tells me no order found. That's because no orders have been placed in my system. So I'm going to navigate back to my system. And what I'm going to do is place a new order. So I'm just going to go to my orders. I'm going to go to my invoices and I'm going to create a new invoice. I'm going to also add a new contact. So let's go with Betty White. Give her an email address. And then hit save. All right, so we've got our contact, Betty White, hit save. And then I'm going to add a custom item and I'm just going to call this products. I'm going to give it a price of $500 and I'm going to hit save. And now all I need to do is collect the payment. So I just need to give Betty some billing details. So let's just fill all of this out. All right, and hit save. So now I can collect my payment. I'm going to use the cash payment method, record that, create the order. All right, and you'll see here in my sales, I now have that order that has been paid. So if I navigate back to Zapier now and I say test the trigger again, you'll see that it's then returned this information about that specific order. And I can see the order ID, I can see the order number, I can see the user ID, I can see their name, their email, all of those details. And now that I've got all that information, I can say continue with selected record. And now it knows what information I'm looking for in the system. Now you see it's automatically taken us to setting up our step 2. So I'm going to go over that in the next video. And this is going to be setting up your actions. So this is going to be what actually happens once that trigger has occurred in the system. So in this example, it's going to be sending that Slack notification every time we receive a new order. So we're going to be setting up that action in the next video.